Rashkan, hi, good morning. Hey everybody, good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. Welcome to the show. How you doing? Raj, it's been a long time. It's been a very long time I've not seen you. What's going on with you? How are you? Alright guys, welcome to the show. This is Pro Storyline. My name is Progress and I welcome you to our YouTube channel. I'm from Nigeria and I'm streaming from Nigeria. Rashkan says, how are you? I am fine. Good to know that you're fine. Please give us a like, Raj. Give us a like. Give me a like to that. Thank you so much. You're welcome, guys. Welcome, 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 welcome. Welcome, welcome. Give me a like, guys. Make sure you give a like as you tune in. Give us a like as you tune. Thank you so much. I just saw that you've liked. Thank you. So today I want to talk about something that is pending. Very, it's sad, but I wouldn't say it's sad. It's something that people will learn from. The case of a Russian guy that came to Africa. This guy is a content creator. He came to Africa and the first point of stop was in Kenya. And then he went to Ghana. And he did the unthinkable, guys. He did the unthinkable. Unthinkable. So this guy just went around. He's a content creator, like I said, like a street kind of content creator. He went to Ghana. He started with Kenya, and then he would go to the streets, meet some women, talk to them, or talk them into coming to his lodge where he is staying. And then at the end of the day, he will take advantage of them sexually. And the funniest part is that everything is being recorded without secretly recorded, secretly filmed, without the consent or without the call it the knowledge of these women. And as an African woman, I would just say I feel so embarrassed with the way he succeeded with so many women. Just a very few of them didn't give him that or didn't accept his offer. Very few, like very minute number. Majority, succumbed to his offer and then he took them, filmed them, do whatever he wanted. According to what I heard, they said he was on a research. I read the book called The Art of Seduction, and it's crazy that women fall for that. It's very crazy that women fall for that. So I think, most people don't know what they do. Like, you just feel you can just go to the public, call it domain, and then do whatever you like, film people, and then take advantage of them for monetary gains without consequences. Because obviously this guy violates a whole lot of rights of these women. I always say that, the environment doesn't favor women. It's always like a man's world. It's always like a man's world. It's the men that come first. But when it comes to a woman, anyhow, everything is working against women, even a fellow man. I understand one thing. Like I always say, African women, what the obsession about white men are for, because I think that's why most of those like you get treated anyhow these white men will come to Africa, and they think, even the white old women, they come to Africa, and then because it's like a poverty alleviation kind of move, or call it program, that they embark on. Or once I come to Africa, definitely I'll find someone, even when they are not good enough for these Africans. And you can't, I don't even blame the African, call it the Africans that fall into this trap. I don't blame them for falling into this trap, because this, as a result of call it poverty, in exposure, they believe a white man is their savior. A white man will give him a better life, or give a better life. But some of these white men that travel to, they just fortunate to like travel out of their country. Some of them are not really probably doing that well for themselves. There are cases of Chinese, coming to Africa. Most of them, according to what I hear, allegedly, instead of, the Chinese government help their prisoners, instead of the Chinese government, uh, feeding them in prison, whiling away their time in prison, they will, those are like minor offenders, so to say. They will pack them to Africa and less developed countries of the world to work. I don't know how true that is, to work and then pay for their time. So whatever money they are making is for the Chinese government. I don't know if that's true, but that's what I heard. So when they come like that, they are prisoners in their countries. When they come over here, sometimes they are nobody in their country. They tend to be treated like kings. At security details have been added to their, their cars. They and they will be treating the local people in this day, degrade them. They be the one doing the supervisory work, probably mostly in construction companies, Chinese construction companies. This happen a lot, and Chinese factories in Africa. The Chinese will come to Africa and they do anything they like, because they feel, they are lighter in skin, and as a matter of fact, they are superior to Africans. And most Africans, so it's sometimes the government self, are the ones aiding this nonsense that is happening. Because I see no reason why somebody that is as poor in his country will come to Africa simply because he has a lighter, or is yellow skin, or is a white guy. You will be treating the persons, in a very special way, other than the local black Africans. It's a very big problem, and I see that as a mental slavery. I see that as a mental slavery. Bob Marley once said, "We should emancipate ourselves from mental slavery." Until we do that, we continue to wallow in this rubbish I just saw online. So I want to talk about this Russian guy and what he did, and the violations of, call it, general human rights, and as well the rights of these women that he exploited. Russia says, why Russian man do this? I don't know why he did that. To him, the aim was to make money. The aim of everything was to make money, and he actually did. He uploaded most of those videos on Telegram. Telegram doesn't have any form of restriction, and who knows where else he put those videos on. Probably uploaded them in porn sites as well. And innocently, most of these women just, okay, let me just have a, call it, a one night stand, which I feel very terrible that they would fall for, just because somebody is a white person. I believe I can see, I've seen one of those one of the women he approached, and he succeeded in taking her to his bed. Somebody said a black guy in Ghana was like coming to the comment section, like cursing the lady, and was like, "I proposed to you, I declined my proposal, and now God punish you that you fell for this guy simply because he's a white guy." That's the problem. And I see from this angle that these women fell for this Russian guy simply because they felt he has something better for them. Like he has, um call it, they're like trying to escape, because most of them are like, call it, very vulnerable. They're not really well to do women. They're not really well to do. The only lady that I've seen on one of the video clips that declined his offer was a big girl. She has her sports car. She was trying to enter her car with her friend when these guys popped up and started, okay, I'd like to see you, that kind of thing. And she said, see me. She was laughing because already she has some money. Most of the women that, ended up with him were women that I feel are not well to do financially. So they saw this Russian guy as, call it, an escape route from poverty, or an escape route from probably their country. They want to live outside. Kenyan women, this one is for you guys. I don't know what's the obsession. If you like white guys too much, I don't know if it's a competition over there in Ghana, because, sorry, in Kenya, people like foreign men too much, and especially white men. I don't know why. Most of the, you know, you go online, you see a lot of things. Kenyan girls are so obsessed with white guys. I don't know why. What people just did is called mental slavery. You really need to free yourselves from it. So for the story is that, thank God that this whoever, what's his name again, the content creator, this Russian content creator guy, has been arrested. He has been arrested in his country. So after doing all the things he did over here in Africa, he traveled down to his country, went back to Russia. I learned he slept with over 900 women between the two countries. So he went back to Russia and started uploading these videos. He even went to church in Kenya and then took a girl. I don't know how that happened. He succeeded in doing it. It's a crazy thing, guys. A very, very crazy thing. And violated a lot of rights of these women, and one of it is the core violation of, call it, a violation of their privacy and consent. Filming and sharing intimate content without a consent of those women are direct violation of their personal privacy. It is a direct violation of their personal privacy. We do this a lot. The fact that maybe you, to the guys, men like doing this a lot. Stupid men does it anyway. It's not real men don't do it. Stupid men do it. You have an intimate moment with someone, and then you secretly probably put the camera somewhere just to film, and then probably to use that to blackmail the person. Let me let you know that it's a crime. Very big crime. It's a violation of someone's privacy. Call it consent. You can't do that. If you do that, it's a crime. And I guess it's a crime in maybe Kenya or Ghana, I don't know, but in some countries that's a crime. If you do that and then distribute those kind of footages online, or use it to like probably manipulate the person or blackmail, it's a very big crime. All right. And the second one is a potential digital exploitation. As we know that this guy used the footages he got to like upload on Telegram. I'm not aware if Telegram grants monetization, but he uploaded it in Telegram, and who only God knows where else, and probably making money off it without the knowledge of these women. That's not okay. That's a violation. That's a crime. He never had the right to do that. He did not. Let me even show you guys the picture of this guy I'm talking about. The Russian guy didn't have the right to do that. So this guy have slept with almost all those women you just saw. He lured them to the lodge, call it his hotel room, and then have sleep with all of them, including he even went to church and as well did these beatings and then take the girl home, innocent girl. I heard one of the girls came out and was like, that the pastor or baby prophet had given her a prophecy that marry a white guy, and that was in Kenya. Kenyan girls with white men. I don't know what will separate them from it. So that's just it. Another potential exploitation and objectification, already he has already put them as if they are just sharing such content online, especially for entertainment or profit. So it's personal interactions into commodities, and many legal system would view this as digital sexual exploitation. Absolutely, he has exploited them digitally. He has used whatever he filmed to make money, and it's crazy. The truth is that this guy have caused a whole lot of, call it trauma, I'll call it trauma, cause these women to lose their privacy, cause them to be exposed to harassment, stigmatization, reputational damage, and what have you, emotional distress. Because I imagine it's something that you secretly did, and most of these women probably they went with a very good heart, all right. They went with a very good heart. Okay, I'm having a boyfriend. Okay, somebody's interested in me. There's nothing wrong in interacting with them, but making it look at videoing them with your smart glasses and then uploading it of pain to them, a whole lot of pain, and that's not okay. Women needs to like protect, like carry yourself with dignity. Carry yourself with dignity, guys. There are discussions that borders on call it power dynamics. For instance, I said once in Africa, once somebody sees somebody that is from outside, especially the white skinned people, you're like, they always giving these people special treatment. Sometimes I feel terrible. I'm sorry, not that I'm a racist, but I always feel, what the hell is this? Like, I don't understand. Is it, are they not breathing the same air you're breathing, or you just feel inferior and you think they are superior to you? In what sense? It doesn't make sense, you know? So I guess what really outplayed was kind of power dynamic. Okay, they saw the guy who is from Russia, he's from a developed country, a powerful nation. Yeah, it would be a good thing for me to link up with this guy. Probably in the future, something good will come out of it. I guess that's what exactly must have, been the reason for these women to follow this guy and get exploited like they were. All right, get exploited like they were, and it's just embarrassing that everything was put up online. It's crazy. So this, I think that's one of the thing that made them to like succumb to this very nonsense that we see on social media. Some of them saw it as an escape from poverty. I've said that before. They saw it as an escape from their countries, having a better life outside. I remember one of the girls was like, you should take me to your country. The guy was like, you pay for your flight ticket. And the girl was, no, take me to Vietnam. They don't require visa. You know, it's crazy. And the bad side is that, according to what we're hearing, I don't know if it's true. The guy is HIV positive. I'm doing something, guys. The guy is HIV positive, so I don't know if it's true. The legal and human rights principle at stake: right to privacy, recording and distributing footage without consent violates individual right to control their own image and personal information. That's not okay. That's a crime. In some countries, it's a crime. It's a crime. Right to dignity. Publishing intimate content without consent can harm people emotionally and socially. The truth is that what has just happened to these women is going to be, I wouldn't know, because some women don't learn. This generation don't learn from anything. It's going to make them face, call it what they call stigmatization in Africa. Africa is a very conservative kind of environment. There are things, and you'll be looked at as if you're the devil, like you have no morality in you. So this one they did, they're going to face it in the social space. They're going to be stigmatized. They're going to be talked about, talked down. Their dignity is gone. Their reputation is gone. Allegedly, even did it. The Russian guy did equally to married women, and for married women that cheated on it. So it's unfortunate. So digital rights and safety. There is growing recognition globally that online spaces must be protected, must protect individuals from non-consensual pornography and exploitation and privacy breaches. So I don't know. Currently, the Ghanaian government, because it's a slap, it's a slap on the government of the day that his her citizen is messing around, and if you want to trust it, that means the economy is bad, and nobody wants to watch their dirty linen outside. So the Ghanaian government have called for the extradition of that guy back to Ghana so they can face the music. And I think that's the right thing to do. I hope Kenya follow suit, because I don't understand why somebody would travel all the way from his own country simply to, like, what kind of experiment are you carrying on? What kind of research is that? Of all places, why did you go to another continent? Why must it be Africa? Why should it be Africa? And that makes it really paints the continent in a very horrible, terrible, bad light. Why did he didn't have to come here? Why didn't he go elsewhere? But I'm praying that he will be brought to book. He really needs to face the music. Already, I learned that he's been arrested in Russia. I don't know if it's Russia anymore, but he has been arrested. But I hope they will work everything out. The two governments of the women of the countries that he violated, these women will bundle him down, so that, and they give him the dirtiest of cells in the prison to stay. At least if mosquito bites in 1 week, it will reset his brain. So women really need to fight themselves in a very dignified manner, else the finish will come in just like this one that came. So we really need to carry them.